Hi, I'm Jason Sanders, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to use AI, well, specifically ChatGPT, to help you create your very own cryptocurrency. Now, before we get started, let me minimize my head here so it doesn't get in the way, and move this over to the side. Now, the first thing that we're going to need to do is download something called a MetaMask wallet. And it's very straightforward to do so. Just go to the Chrome Web Store and in search extensions, type in MetaMask wallet and select it. And you'll see something like this with the image of this fox, and click on it. And I'm on a Brave browser and mine's already installed. But if you're installing for the first time, this blue button should say something like install. And go ahead and click on that and go through the instructions that you're given to install a MetaMask wallet into your extension. And once you're finished, it will look like this, something like this. And as you can see, I already have mine installed and I already have some Testnet Matic. So my account is hooked up to my MetaMask wallet account is hooked up to the Polygon Mumbai Testnet network. And I've got 2.09 Testnet Matic in my wallet account. Now, there's a couple things that you'll need to do next. One is once you've installed your MetaMask wallet, you'll need to connect it to the Polygon Mumbai Testnet network, at least for the exercise that I'm going to go through in this video. Now, to do that is very easy. Go to a website called chainless.org, and this website allows you to very easily add different, connect your MetaMask wallet to various EVM, Ethereum virtual machine powered networks. So click on search networks, type in Polygon, and you'll see Polygon mainnet, Polygon ZK EVM. Scroll down a little bit and you'll see, I forgot to mention, click on include testnets. And so if you scroll down a little bit, then we should see Mumbai. So here's Mumbai. This is the one that we want to add. So click on this little expand button here, and you'll see a list of RPC URLs. And for this exercise, it doesn't really matter too much which one you select. I'm not sure which one I have, but if you look at the green check for score and privacy, that's probably fine. So you just click on Connect Wallet and click on Approve. And I'm not going to do that because I'm already connected. My MetaMask wallet is already connected. But just click on Approve and it'll set things up automatically for you. So after you've installed your MetaMask wallet and you've connected it to the Polygon Mumbai testnet network, the next thing that you're going to need is some testnet Matic. And the reason you need that is because you're going to need some testnet Matic to deploy your something called a smart contract to the Mumbai testnet. So to do this, there's two steps. You'll want to go to a website called alchemy.com and sign up for a free account. Once you've got a free account, then go to mumbaifaucet.com and you'll need to, mumbaifaucet.com will send you one Mumbai Matic per day. But the catch is you need to connect your Alchemy account. So that's why I mentioned in the step prior to sign up for a free Alchemy account, because you're going to need that to get some Testnet Matic. And this is all free, so you don't need to worry about purchasing anything anywhere. All you need to do is go to the wallet that your MetaMask wallet that you connected to the Polygon Mumbai network, and click on copy your address here. So at the top here is your wallet address, 0xCEE D2A4. Copy that and paste it here for your wallet address, and then click on send me Matic. I'm not going to do that right now because I already sent myself some Mumbai Matic today, so it's not going to let me send more. But anyhow, you'll just click on send me Matic and it'll automatically send Mumbai Testnet Matic to your MetaMask account here. Okay, so once you've got some Mumbai Matic, you'll want to sign up. If you haven't already done so, you'll want to sign up for a free ChatGPT account. Now, ChatGPT 3, you can sign up for a free account, and that will be sufficient for what we're going to do in this video. You can sign up for an enhanced account that gives some additional capabilities, which is beyond the scope of this video. But that is $20 a month if you want to get a plus account. Okay, so what are we going to do next? Well, whenever you create, so in order to create a token, whether it be on the Ethereum network or Polygon network, what you need to do is you need to deploy something called a smart contract. And that smart contract is written in a programming language called Solidity. And what you can do, if you don't know what code to write for this smart contract, you can ask ChatGPT to write it for you. And that's what we're going to do right now. So I already wrote a prompt, and I'm just going to paste it in here so you don't have to wait while I type it all out. And the prompt that I created is, let me move this out of the way, is this. You are an expert Solidity programmer who has created many functioning smart contracts. Please create a smart contract using the Open Zeppelin library that creates a new ERC-20 token. Please import the Open Zeppelin library into the smart contract. Allow the deployer of the contract to select the token name, symbol, and the number of tokens to be initially created. Now, the reason why I'm asking ChatGPT to import the Open Zeppelin library is that it creates Open Zeppelin creates a uniform standard that everyone can use to create these ERC-20 tokens, and so that's why I'm asking ChatGPT to use that standard, because it's accepted across the board, and I don't want a ERC-20 smart contract that is outside of the bounds of that particular standard. So I'm going to click on send message, and let's see what I get back. Okay. So let me scan this Solidity code for a minute. Okay, I can see that there's one small problem, and I know this because I am a Solidity programmer. I know that, okay, actually, let me walk you through some of the elements of the code first before I go into that. So up here at the top is where the Open Zeppelin contracts are imported. And here is where the contract is declared, and it's called custom ERC-20 token, and it's inheriting the functionality. Remember, I mentioned the Open Zeppelin has a standard that everyone uses, everyone follows for ERC-20 tokens, and I want it to use that standard, so it's inheriting from these this library, Open Zeppelin library, and this constructor here basically is when the contract is deployed to the Mumbai testnet, it's allowing the deployer to enter in the name of the token, the symbol, and the initial supply. And this is then being, in turn, put into the constructor for the ERC-20 contract. And it's putting in the name and the symbol. And this function here is actually minting the new tokens, and it's declaring the initial supply, so the amount that the deployer specified, the amount of tokens the deployer specified that he or she wants to create, and these tokens are then being deposited in the wallet, the MetaMask wallet, or the wallet belonging to, in our case, it's the MetaMask wallet, to the deployer of the contract. So the problem here is the initial supply. So Solidity is an interesting language in that when you create a new token and you say, hey, I want to create 50,000 tokens, you have to specify that you would write 50,000 and then you have to add 18 decimals or 18 zeros after that in order for it to work. And this contract here is not doing that. It's simply taking the 50,000, let's say the deployer of the contract said, hey, I want 50,000 new tokens. Then this smart contract would mint 50,000 tokens, but it's missing those 18 decimal points. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask ChatGPT to revise this code. Please revise this code. I need to the code needs to add the 18 decimal places to initial supply. Let's see what that does. Okay, so total supply equals initial supply times 10 to the 18 mint total supply. Okay, so it's adding that step, which is perfect. Okay, the next thing that this code is doing, which I don't like, is it's allowing the owner to mint additional tokens. So you see this function here, it's minting additional tokens, and they can be deposited to any account. So in this case, I'm the owner. So what this is allowing me to do is I can create any amount of new tokens and deposit them to any account that I want. So that's probably not the best function to have for a new token. Now, as the owner, I might actually like that because I can create unlimited amounts of tokens, but this would probably be a red flag for anyone who might be interested in investing or buying my token. So I'm going to ask ChatGPT to remove that function. Please remove the function. Oops. Okay. Let's see what it does here. Okay, and so it explains things here. In this updated code, the mint function has been removed, and the contract only allows the initial supply of tokens to be minted during deployment. The ownership and minting capabilities are retained, but without the extra mint function. So this is actually a great example of how ChatGPT can be used as a tool for someone who already knows how to code. So, for example, I already know how to code Solidity, so ChatGPT is saving me time because it's creating this smart contract for me. In this case, it's a very simple smart contract, but you can see how if I had something more complex, it would save me time by actually creating the body of the smart contract. But the developer still needs to kind of go through and take a look at the code and see what's going on. And so, as you saw, I could see a couple things that I didn't like that I knew needed to be changed. And so I could ask ChatGPT to go ahead and do that. So I'm going to copy the code here, and I'm going to go to a tool called Remix. Now, Remix is something called an IDE, and it's basically a place where you can test your Solidity code. And not only can you test it, but you can deploy it to things like the Mumbai Testnet. So to show you what to do next, I'm going to go to contracts, and I'm going to create a new file, and I'm going to call it new token. So, and I'm going to go back to ChatGPT, and I'm going to copy this code, and I'm going to paste it here. And I don't see any red flags, so it looks like it's okay. And I'm going to hit this compile button. So I'm going to go to the Solidity compiler, and I'm going to ask it to compile my code, or the code that was provided by ChatGPT, and see what happens. And it passed. I get the green check mark that the compilation was successful. And I'm going to click on this icon here, the Ethereum icon, to deploy my contract. Now, right now, the environment is a Remix virtual machine, and I want to actually deploy it to the Mumbai Testnet network. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on Injected Provider, and you can see an account pops up here. And I'm going to check to make sure it's the same account that is connected to my MetaMask account here. So it's 0xCEE, 0xCEE 2.09 Matic, 2.09 Matic. So it's connected to my MetaMask wallet. And to actually deploy this to Mumbai is straightforward. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go down here to deploy. I'm going to click on this button here, expand button. And I'm going to, if you remember that I talked about earlier, this constructor here is where the deployer can enter in the name, any symbol, and any initial supply for this token. So I'm going to name it JToken. My symbol is going to be JTKN. And the initial supply, let's make 500,000. Okay, and then we're going to minimize that and then click, actually, I'm going to click on transact. So deploy, click on transact, And my MetaMask wallet should pop up, and it does. And as you can see, it costs 0.003 Matic to deploy this to Mumbai. I'm going to click on confirm. And if everything goes well, I should get a green check mark down in this area. Perfect. And over here, it says deployed contracts, customer C20 token at 0x085. So the name of this smart contract is customer ERC-20 token, and it's been deployed at this address here. So I'm going to copy the address, and I'm going to go to the Polygon Testnet network. And so this is something called Mumbai Polygon Scan.com, and you can enter in the smart contract, the address to which you deployed any smart contract. In this case, this is the address we deployed our smart contract to. I'm going to paste it here, and I'm going to click search. And we can see here, token tracker J token, and I'm going to click on this, and we can see 500,000 J tokens were created. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the contract here, click on the address. I'm going to go back to MetaMask, and I'm going to import the token. And to do that, I'm going to paste the contract address, and we can see it automatically populates with JTKN. I'm going to add it, and we can see 500,000 JTKN tokens are now in our MetaMask wallet. So that's how you do it. I hope this was helpful. I hope this was helpful in explaining how you can create any cryptocurrency with the help of ChatGPT and deploy it. In this case, we deployed it to the Polygon Mumbai Testnet network, but you could go through this exact same process if you want to deploy it to, for example, the Ethereum mainnet. And this is also a good example of how sometimes the code that you get back has some issues from ChatGPT. It's not perfect. And that's a good example of how ChatGPT actually can help developers because it can create code quickly, but the developer will sometimes still need to look through the code just to make sure everything's working. And in this case, it wasn't doing exactly what I wanted it to do, so I went and made some of my own changes. So anyhow, again, I hope this was helpful, and I will see you next time.